No. See, hey y'all. As you can see, this is a guest that I don't want here. I understand. This is my well, hopefully you're gonna be on this side. This is my brother, everyone. Not my blood brother, but my life brother. This is my brother. Pej. Can I call you Pej? What do you want to be called?
Pet is cool. You met me in the
Okay.
pet part of my life, but if you call me
Yeah.
Phil, I'm not gonna trip. Don't call me Phil. It's
I'm
just
not
cool.
calling you Phil. I mean, but y'all can call him Phil. This is Pej, and this is one of the few people, and I can count on one hand how many people in my life I will allow to like speak life into me, get me together. I can vent to them, I can talk to them. That's this guy right here. So before, because this channel is all about me getting my life together, and I'm bringing people in here. Don't get you see leading them on. You're leading them on. Wait.
I'm trying to get my life together too. What are you talking
I
about?
know, but I mean, hey, we'll help each other. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, for if this is somebody's first time tuning in, this channel is all about me getting my life together, and I want to do it in a realistic, authentic, transparent way. And one of the things that I thought about was like, hey, why not have the people that you speak with in your everyday life come and speak to you? Because the reason why you're even making it content is because you want other people to be blessed and helped by this. And so
This is true.
you're here. So before we get into digging into my life, introduce yourself, how you want to be known, and then after you finish your introduction, we'll get into all the good stuff about me.
Hey everybody. Nah. My name is Phil. Everybody calls me Pidge, which was a name I wasn't even going by until like 2017, 16.
Oh, I didn't
Everybody
know
that knows
that.
everybody that knows me previous to that calls me Phil or Big Phil. After that year, I was code switching, trying to get a job, and my brother teased me, so he called me Pedge because my middle name is Emmanuel. So, and that's how I got the nickname Pedge, and that's that name I go by. But artist, I'm a father, husband, family man. That's just me. Anything you could think of, I probably do it, and that's not even a flex. That's just because I've been living. You know what I'm
Boy,
saying? And I'm still here.
you've been living and learning and preaching
Yeah.
because you're not a
So
preacher, but
everybody
I
keep
know.
trying to make me a preacher. You know
Listen,
what I mean? But
I'm sure y'all are gonna see that he should be a preacher by the end of this.
I
I already know.
definitely done some public speaking. My father's a pastor, so I grew up in the church, but I grew up in Orangeburg, so I was hood adjacent my whole life. So I have an essence that you may hear, but I am most certainly rooted in the gospel. I believe. I'm a believer.
Yes,
And
Lord.
you know what I mean? That's just how I rock.
Yeah. And that's
How-
why we click. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. I might
You know?
cuss, but I'm gonna throw a Bible verse in there. I was-
I'm so happy that you're here. I'm looking down, not like being rude, but I tried to take notes, but I really don't even want it to kind of be a conversation like that.
I got you.
But to keep some type of structure because I'm like squirrels, 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 squirrels. Oh my god, it's a family of squirrels. To keep some type of structure, I want to know what you think. So I know what I think of myself. We're just getting straight into it. I know what I think of
Oh.
me, and I know what I think of myself. But I want to know, in your words, what do you think of me?
What do I think of you? In
Yeah.
what sense? Just period? You just want to just
Yeah,
start from
just
there?
just
Just start
period. Like
part?
it could just be even
Okay.
killed if you like.
I think you're very charismatic, great personality. Um I'm kind of like you in the extra sense, but I think people call us extra because we're genuinely happy being ourselves.
Yes.
And I'm okay with being loud and energetic and not always fitting. And
Yeah.
that's okay with me. Um, and I think you're that way too. Um, really passionate, but I also think that sometimes because you are passionate, you tend to not share, or I guess you can kind of avoid confrontation in a way, in a sense, with
Mm,
certain people, particular people.
yeah.
And then what happens is like you tend to explode when you finally do let out your passion. And I think that can be a good thing
Ooh.
sometimes, and I think it can
Mm,
be a bad thing sometimes. I can't give you all the good, but that from my brotherly point of view, I see that in you. I think you're loyal to a fault sometimes, and I
man.
also believe you're a people person to a fault sometimes too, because
Yeah,
you desire to have faith in people, and
I do.
sometimes it'll cause you to not accept where a person is.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So that's my cliff note. So
I like
yeah,
it.
right there. You right with that? I hope so.
Yeah, I do. I like it. Um, we'll cut it, and then you say some other good stuff about me. We'll edit this. She's perfect, Josh. She's just amazing.
Mm.
Um,
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I mean,
I got glasses now.
I know I do. I get on your nerves quite a bit. Um, but it's okay. It's not as much as, I bring joy to your life. I bring a lot of happiness to your life, more than the headaches.
I'll give you that. I'll give you
There
that.
we go. You know
I'll
what
give
I'm
you
saying? Because I am a little hard headed, but I do like the way that you answered that question. And I wanted to ask that. I don't care what we talk about afterwards, but I wanted to ask that because, I know we're probably going to get into, but more so because as I'm trying to rebuild my life, I'm trying to look at who I believe that I am
that. Hmm.
and check off what other people perceive me as and see if there's alignment there. And if there's not, then it's like, why do you think that you're this, but no one else can see it? Then you must not be it. Or is this thing that you are that you only see, is it only serving you and not others? Which that can be okay in some places, but I'm really trying to get a good idea of my identity. And I'm not asking everybody, huh? Like I said, you one of the few people that I even care what you
Hmm.
have to say. So I appreciate that for real.
Yeah, I mean, I also feel like purpose is the biggest thing. Um, you know what I mean? Like, why are you here?
Mm.
You know what I mean? I think that's the most important thing to start with. That's kind of where I
Yeah.
am in my life right now. Like
Yeah.
I am, and purpose is something that gets revealed to you because it doesn't change. Once
Mm.
you're born, God sends you to the earth like with a purpose. You know what I mean? For I know the plans I have for you. Like
Yeah.
there's a plan as soon as you come out the womb, and that plan
Yeah.
will never change. Your calling might change where I'm called. You know what I mean? Like I might be called to South Carolina right now, but I was called to Florida, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
years ago. And I feel like a lot of times when people ask that question, like, who am I? I think it kind of leans towards what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Instead of
Yeah.
who am I created to be? And I feel like when you start falling in line with that, that question isn't so difficult.
I feel like, and from talking to me,
True.
I feel like who I'm created to be and who I am right now, I feel like, and maybe that's your life's purpose, right? Maybe it's going to feel like it's taking you forever to get there, but I feel like it takes me forever, or it's taking me forever. Or to be even more realistic, I feel like I'm not fulfilling my purpose because there's so many roadblocks that I let get in the way. Sometimes I know that it's a roadblock, and then sometimes I literally just smack a brick wall, and then it's like, okay, we'll drive your car. And I'm like, the car's broken. And then people are like, no, the car's not broken. I'm like, it is though. Like it's
Hmm.
smashed up. I can't drive it. And you and like I said, the people that I trust, y'all will speak wisdom and stuff into me. And it works when it works, and then sometimes it doesn't work in that moment, but it works later. It's stuff that I could call on. But I feel like my purpose in life is to help people. I feel like I was put here to help the world in the way that makes Ashley unique. I feel like I'm here to help the world because it's a lot of pain and it's a lot of suffering in the world. And I've gone through my fair share. Like, I don't even know if I have enough time, even with this channel, if I went on for the rest of my life to explain all the stuff that I've gone through. So it's like, I feel like that's my purpose and my calling. But I don't know if it is, or if I'm just wanting to heal myself by trying to focus outward and help other people.
Mhm.
But I feel like I'm saying a lot right now, but I just feel like I'm moving away from my purpose because of things that happen in life. It stops me, or it stalls me, or it pushes me back, and it makes me question who I am and what my value is and what my worth is. So I know we've had some like conversations throughout the couple of years, you know what I'm saying, where it's like I've
Mhm.
kind of doubted myself. But and I know recently we talked.
Yeah. Yes, Lord. Help us, God.
Yeah.
Woo. I got my wings, but I ain't got my beer today. But it's cool. I'm doing water. You know what I'm saying? Woo.
Jesus, fix it, please. But
Here.
I guess, what advice would you have for me? And of course, it might be redundant because we talk in
Cool.
real life. But like, what advice would you have for me for just going through life and still trying to fulfill my purpose, or maybe not knowing what my purpose truly is?
I would slow down in all other areas until I figure that out.
Mm,
Because imagine not being sure about your purpose, but trying to do permanent things like get married and have these
yeah,
relationships and build things and start things and organize things. And then I realized what I'm really purposed to do. And now I gotta start pulling away from all of these things
yeah,
that were purposed to assist my purpose, but I did it out of place, essentially like putting a cart before the horse. So I would
yeah.
slow down. That's the first thing I would say. I would slow down and figure out what my purpose is. I feel like our purpose is such a specific thing. Granted,
Mm-hmm.
it's good that you see it that way, like you put here to help people, but your your purpose is so specific to who you are and what God created you to be and what's inside of you. Helping
Mm-hmm.
people is something that you will innately do in your purpose because that's what makes
Mm,
it valuable, the value we bring to people. You know,
right. Okay.
the most
Okay.
easy one to mention, Jesus Christ, right? He healed the
Yeah.
sick, the blind, raised people from the dead. He did all those great things, but his purpose was to reconcile people to God. His whole
Yeah.
purpose was to get to the cross and die. And right, that was his purpose. But while
Yeah.
he was doing that, he was called to do all these other things, and he went all these other places, and he did all these other things, right? And
Mm,
so this is just my point of view. So, right, because I'm a
I
believer,
like it.
so I understand that. All right, if I'm trying to be Christ-like, right?
Mm,
then I have to go through the same things that he went through, being lied on, suffering. Think about it. My dog prayed in the garden before he got crucified till he bled out his eyes. And then he turned around and went to the disciples. He didn't even take the whole 12, he only took a couple. And he
yeah.
went back to them while he crying blood out his eyes and they were sleeping. My dog, I'm about to go die. Could you like imagine saying, "Hey, my homies, we gonna go up this mountain. I really got to get away and pray, but I need y'all to come with me." Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We gonna come pray with you. I'm gonna leave y'all here. I'm gonna go scream and wail over here. All right.
Yeah.
I just need y'all to stay awake and pray with me. And then you go scream and wail, and you come back, and they sleeping. You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying? We all go
Yeah.
through those things. Are the 40 days and 40 nights of fasting and being tempted by
Yeah.
the devil. When I finally decide that I want to be a better Ash, when I finally decide to quit drinking, quit smoking, put all the stuff away, don't give up the nanny for a couple of weeks. I'm just gonna focus. Ain't that when
Yeah.
the devil always tempts you the hardest? You see what I'm
Right.
saying? So it's like
Right.
while you figuring out your purpose, you got to go through these things. And I feel like when you start focusing on all these other things that you get along the way, it makes
Yeah.
hearing your purpose hard because you considering way more than what you have to. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So I'm speaking to the 20-year-old Phil
Yeah.
that that I told you about that had that moment. Like
Yeah.
I didn't have it,
Yeah.
and most people don't know how to speak to it. Usually get a bland answer. It's like, no, God has something specific for you to do,
Yeah.
and it's not like it's something that you just gonna get out and start telling the world, because once you have it, it's gonna be hard for people to actually understand how real your purpose is.
Yeah.
Because if you ever, you can see people in life that they're living in their purpose, and it's hard for them to go
Mhm.
away. Biggest
That's true.
example that I know, Miles Monroe. Miles Monroe done been dead for God knows how long, and his teachings still keep
Mhm.
flowing out here because he was in his
Yeah.
purpose. It's hard to get people out the way when they in their purpose. You know what I mean? So I feel like I don't even know if I'm answering the question, yo,
You
but like,
are. No, you are. You're answering it in the way that resonates with my brain.
yeah, 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 yeah.
And I'm thinking about things inside of that because I don't feel like crying.
Yeah, come on. Come on. Let's
I
do it.
don't.
This how we
Here's
build. Life with Ash. Come on. Talk
we'll
about it.
see if I end up crying. But the thing is to be really, really real, is I hear what you're saying, and don't do it, Ash. Not yet. I hear what you're saying, but at the same time, it sounds like, okay, I gotta put aside the things that I want and desire to move towards what I'm actually here for. But here's the challenge on that in my brain. Why this is so uncomfortable for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I have lived a life feeling,
Mm-hmm.
mm-mm.
I know. I know. I've been there already. That's what
Like I
brothers do.
feel
I'm
it's.
pushing you. I'm pushing you to the other side. I got you.
But I've lived a life. I even have it tattooed on my arm. Like I've lived a life where I have never felt special. I've never felt worthy. I've
Mm-hmm.
never felt um I've always felt deserving, which is why I've always chased it. I felt like this is something that's meant for me. Um and I've talked about it with you before, and my mom will be on the show. But I have issues with my mother, who left me to live with her mom and never looked back, And so to have someone who brought you here, like, turn their back,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean, my daughter has not turned her back, thank God, but like, then have, like, romantic relationships where I view romantic relationships as, once you find your one, that's your foundation for life. I'm gonna need that solid foundation to stand on, to fulfill my purpose, to do all the things. I think we were sent down here to find our helper and conquer the world. That's how I view it. And so I've done my trial and error and error and error and error. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, damn, like, okay, so now people are making me feel special enough. Now you're saying, forget all the feeling that you have of not being special, not being this and not being that, because the world is showing you that you ain't special enough, or if you were, you would have it. Now you got to forget about all that. And I feel like I got to bottle all that hurt right here and zip it up and then just focus on my purpose. It's hard to do because
No,
I really desire
no,
that.
no. So what I'm saying is, you don't have to bottle that up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The desires of your heart are what God wants to give you, right?
That's it. Because I don't
But
think he likes
he
me.
wants to do it in place. The struggle we have, right? What's happening in your life right now is you are you are trying to stretch spiritually,
Yes.
but you're young spiritually. You're a baby, right? You
Mm-hmm.
lived and went through all this trauma. You survived. I commend you. Black woman. You made it through that. And now you're reborn spiritually. You're seeking God.
Mm-hmm.
You're trying to grow. That person wasn't born until actually went through all of these things. And so
Mm-hmm.
now we call it the flesh in the church. The flesh is the mentality that forces this to move. So
Yeah.
people say flesh and they talking about the body. No, this is a body. This is all it says.
Yeah.
It's arms, legs. My flesh is what influences what these do, right?
Mm-hmm.
That actually is however old you are right now, right?
Yeah.
That actually made decisions that didn't work out. And so now you have the baby you spiritually that's saying, hey, you don't know what you're doing. Let's put our faith in God and see what happens. And now the you that survived is fighting the younger you and saying, no, I done seen it before. Life is hard. We gonna do what we know to survive. But that young spiritual you is like, I just know there's something better. And so that is the struggle, which
Mm-hmm.
is what we all go through now. Oh, why do I feel like I really wasn't trying to do this on here? You know what I'm
No,
saying?
you're
I'm
good.
not
You
trying to turn
good.
it into a faith podcast. Fasting, right? It's
Yeah.
something that we do to learn to deny ourselves, right? Of
Yeah.
like you put the plate down, you observe, and you replace it with a spiritual feeding, right?
Yeah.
Fasting ain't just about food. It's about learning that I don't know what's best for me. The problem with our
Mm-hmm.
lives is that we feel like I know the best decision to make for me. And until you learn that I have to lead under God's direction and let Him decide my path, and all the things will be added unto you. The struggle is letting that happen. Either it's because we don't know what the voice of God sounds like, we actually never done it before, or
Mm-hmm.
the inability to be patient enough to wait for the answer.
I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired.
Absolutely. But let's look at it. Let's think about it. What happens if you wait? What do we avoid in waiting? What
I mean,
what passes us by in waiting?
just time. But like,
But what do you do with that time while you wait?
but that's the thing, right? So I have built successful businesses. I have got coaching clientele. I started a music career. Like I'm about to go back to school for, I want to be a licensed therapist. So I'm going back to school for that. So it's just like, I feel my time, of course, with the Lord, getting,
Yeah.
to know him more. I should put him first. My
Right.
bad.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? Like I feel my time while I'm waiting, and I don't know, it's weird because it's like I fill my time up to do the things that I feel like progress me towards where I need to be and what I need to be doing, and focus on me and focus on Ash. I feel like I got it, and then there'll be a point in my life where it's like, hey, you know that thing that you want? Here you go. And I'm like, yes, fucking finally, here it is.
You're right.
And
You
whether it's
get
a
it and
person or a
it
circumstance or job, like, and then it's just like, this another lesson. Like at this point, I feel like I already don't like me. I feel like my creator don't even like me. And I battle with that a lot because it's like I am tired of waiting. I feel like I am a good person. I do good things. I it, it sounds so bad because it's like when I say things like where I'm headed to say,
just
then
say
it makes
it.
it seem like I'm not. Well, I mean, like in my brain, it makes me feel like, but Ash, you need to be grateful because for everything that you say that you are, you could have not been that. or you could have had something way worse. So it's like I'm grateful for where I am and all the things that I have, but I'm also like, damn, when is enough enough? Like I have been to my breaking point in life so many times. And at this stage, current day, I am beyond, I feel, what is my breaking point? Like if something else bad happens, I don't know what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I've already snapped. I told you this, like I already
Right.
snapped recently, and it was the darkest thing I've ever experienced. And I'm still trying to recover from that. And it's like, what is the point and the purpose? Like, why can't I just get the shit that I want? Like, I'm working hard for it. I'm being
Right.
patient.
But
I'm 34. Damn.
first of all, that falls back into what I was saying. You feel like in your heart,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
believe what you want is what's gonna change your life right now and make your life better. And
It
that
would calm. I just, I feel like it would calm my brain at least. Like, let's say, because one of the areas, being honest,
Mhm.
and we don't have to go too much into detail, but just one of the areas, I want to be married.
Mhm.
I want to be a wife. I loved when I was a wife. Like, I feel like a wife is in, that's me. You know what I'm saying? I
Mhm.
love it. And it's like, I feel like once I have that, my brain can then quiet down and I can focus forward because I built all the things by myself. I know how to do all the things by myself. I know how to be alone and comfortable. I've done it for a long time. You know what I mean? I'm what, almost 8 years divorced. Like I know how to do it. I know how to be alone and not really be alone too. Like I know how to do I know how to do things. But at the same time it's like, okay, this is what I want. Like this is the only thing that I want. So it's like I keep being presented with possibilities. Here you go. Ha ha ha. And it's like, if I just get this thing, and this is what I feel like, if I just get this thing, and I know I've had a lot of, if I just moments in my life, like if I just get this job, if I just get this car, if I just get $20 more, if I just hit the lottery, like I understand, and this is where I'm at. If I just get this thing that I want so bad, then it will help me to understand. And and every day that I don't have it, what happens in my brain is I keep reaffirming, or life keeps reaffirming to me, you're not that special. You're not deserving. You're not worthy. So it's like, can I just get it? So now that I got it, I can go ahead and quiet down and then I can just move forward with the things that I need to do. Because if not, I'm going to keep running into this. And maybe that's the lesson that I need to learn from God, and maybe more through more of my devotions and stuff like that. And what you said, and these things, like I can reflect on that and I can get better understanding with it. But it's like, yo, just like, you want the baby to stop crying? Give it a bottle. You can't teach a baby that's crying how to walk. Like, come on now. It needs it. Give it a bottle. Give it a pacifier. Give it something. Give it a hug, something, and then get to the lesson. But it's like I feel like I've been crying for 34 years. I've been screaming to
Mm.
be like,
I honestly think you've had the bottle. I think that God's giving you an adult meal and you just don't want to chew. I think he's trying to get you to stop focusing on achievement. You're putting such a precedence on what you have or what you can
mm-hmm,
get or what you
mm-hmm,
can receive,
mm-hmm,
right? And I think all I'm trying to um present to you is that what you have
yeah,
already
yeah,
is worth sitting with and waiting with if everything that you want to achieve will come when all of that is where it needs to be, right?
mm-hmm.
Because, like I said, let's say you everything did work out and Prince Charming came. What would Prince
Oh, hey,
Charming?
babe.
What would Prince Charming do with you if you don't know what your purpose is? How could he help you with that? Could you imagine then achieving more? And I feel like you're doing all of these things, but that's why you keep doing more and more things because it's not fulfilling. You're achieving. It feels good in the moment to actually get something done, but at
Yeah,
the end of it, you're still asking that question. Well, why am I here?
yeah,
You know what I mean? And so that's why I feel like you can't really say that he don't love you or that he don't value or he don't see you. He does see you because before things get out of order, it's always being revealed what the true intention and heart of things are.
It is. It is.
Sometimes we confuse uh the revelation of truth with like a disdain for who I am. No.
Yeah.
Thank you for showing me that this ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? Like
But I want
that
it.
that is love. Showing me that what I keep chasing after
Yeah.
ain't it.
Yeah.
It ain't it. So it ain't baby food no more because you walking now. So now you gotta eat your veggies, eat the solid food, and chew on it and eat it and not eat it for the taste, but know
Yeah.
that I'm eating this and I'm digesting this because it's going to help me. I don't want to eat this right now.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in the house with all four of my kids and I got this gig.
Yeah.
I don't want to turn down this guitar gig. I don't want to have to unplug my laptop and I got a sync opportunity. I don't want to
Right.
sit at this golf course for another year.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
But thank God I sat here another year and I learned more about profit and losses and running an Excel sheet and learning how to process budgets. Thank God that I got more experience and it expanded my knowledge of chemicals. Thank God that
Yeah.
I can finally got the water program where it needs to be and I'm only watering bent grass greens once a week when the guy before me was doing it every 3 days. You see what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I, it,
Yeah.
I'm going through all these things, but it's like as I am having this human side of me resenting that I'm not getting what I'm wanting, I'm staying steady where he has me and I'm growing.
Mm. Yeah.
Now I'm talking to people and it's like your resume is impeccable. You are worth
Yeah.
what you're asking for. Now I'm finally getting this. It's 15 years. I started in golf 15 years ago, and for the first time, somebody told me I'm worth what I'm asking for. 15
Yeah.
years later. Was it a hard ass 15 years? Shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Use my language. It was hard.
Yeah.
But now I'm at a point now where I don't have any guilt taking that step for me.
Yeah.
None at all. So much so, my wife, like, yeah, baby, do this for you. That is worth waiting for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That is worth waiting for. To endure is something that I'm not saying it's easy. Like I'm you know what I mean? Like it's not
Yeah.
easy. It's not easy to hear I know it'll make me feel better. No, you don't. No, you don't. If you get it, you'll end up getting the same thing that already happened. That's why it keep happening. You can't put yourself in a situation and not have the answer and think you're going to have the answer to get yourself out the situation you can't get yourself out of. Somebody else going to have to pull you out of that. And I'm
Yeah.
telling you right now, start with a capital G and end with a capital D.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. You got to. It is hard. You know, nobody wants to hear that. Remember, I told you a lot of times the answers in life be boring. There
Yes.
ain't never nothing deep. It ain't nothing. I'm not saying it ain't deep. It is deep,
No,
but
I know exactly what you mean. Yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
not. Nah, I don't. I don't.
Whatever.
I don't know what's best for me. I just know how to survive. I just know how to survive, and I feel like a lot of times when we don't do that, it kind of downplays just how magnificent and how amazing it is to have your person. When you go through all those things, when I deny myself all those pleasures, and things that look appealing to me because I know
Yeah.
where I'm supposed to be. I know what I'm purposed to do, and the way that
Yeah.
he treating me, not just me, other women. I just know God wouldn't bring a man for me like that with the purpose that I have. There's no way this is the guy for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you
Yeah.
go through all those things, and then you finally find your purpose, and you know, like that's 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 him.
Yeah.
Could you imagine that feeling? Is that not
Yes,
a
I
feeling?
imagine it every damn
Is
day.
that not a feeling worth waiting for? You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
am. Ugh,
I and, you
I'm waiting.
and I feel like there's more work to be done, and you shouldn't be discouraged by that. You shouldn't be discouraged by that.
It's so painful though. That's the thing. Like I don't, and I know that I shouldn't even do it alone, and I don't do it alone. I do pray about it. I do try to stay in my word about it. I do try to watch things and have conversations with people and with like you and things like
Mhm.
that. And I don't deal well with being hurt.
Right.
I don't do well with feeling this pain. And because when I feel it, it's deep. It's like it's either I don't feel it or I do all the way. And so um I try to make sure that the people in my life are not feeling, pain. And so I have a tendency to put myself on the back burner. I know, and we've talked about this, like I have a tendency to put myself on the back because I'm trying to help other people or help, situations, and not for everybody. But the small amount of people that I let in my circle, because I feel like you made the cut. You know what I'm saying? You're good for me, and you're supposed to be here.
I made
You
it.
know what I mean?
Buddy, look at there.
You made the cut.
Oh, I'm in there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I I get what you're saying. And I know that they're like, somebody's gonna watch this and be like, when women stop centering men, putting men at the center of their life, then they'll be okay. But it's like for me, I I want it. I can't sit up here a lot. I want it. I want to be in a loving, safe, happy, fulfilling, purpose, God led relationship, marriage. Like, I want that. I was married before and we were young, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was my high school sweetheart, high school best friend or whatever. So we were really young and, we got divorced. And looking at how the world is now, it's like, damn, we probably shouldn't have even gotten divorced because, well, we didn't even have issues. We just kind of like drifted apart, kind of.
Mhm.
But I really missed that part of me, that part that was connected and like doing stuff. And so I'm like, I don't want to keep facing the world alone. There's things that I want to do. There's um things that I feel like I'm called to do. Like I feel like I'm called to help children because of the things that I've gone through in life. So I want to like do group homes and be a foster parent and adopt kids and things like that. But I need to have my partner to do that. I could do it alone, but I need to have that. I want to open up a school. I need my partner because I'm going to need somebody physically here to help me on the days that it's rough. So it's like I get it, and maybe who knows, tomorrow my blessing might just be here. I don't know. But I'm just saying, like, I just feel like I'm just tired of waiting. But I keep hearing, like, wait, 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 wait. And my issue, and I know I'm jumping all over the place, but my
No, you're not.
issue,
You could.
okay.
Yeah, you could.
Well, I feel like my issue with waiting, especially recently, like, somebody was like, oh, well, I'll take my time, blah, 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 whatever. My issue with waiting is what's happening in the time. And you said this too, like, okay, when you wait, what's happening? I feel like a lot of things in life have me waiting, but there's nothing happening. And I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do on my end. Oh, we waiting because we need to do this. Okay, I'm like, done, got it. And then it's taking the rest of the world forever to fucking catch up. And I'm like, I'm tired of waiting because clearly what I want is not here. So why would this even be a desire on my heart? Is it a desire on my heart so I know what it feels like not to have it so I can help people have it? Like,
I
what the hell is the
I
reason?
just saw something that said sometimes you just gotta watch the paint dry.
It's annoying.
The beautiful things take time. Sometimes you just gotta watch the paint dry. You
I don't want to.
that's
I'm
the that's that's
tired.
that's what you got to deal with. Why why am I fighting so hard against what I know I need?
Because I keep being here. Damn. How many years of this do I need?
Why is that a problem to me?
Because I keep getting hurt in the process and
No,
I'm
no,
tired of being
no,
hurt.
no, no, no. I know you keep getting hurt, which means that I should do something different, right? Why am I afraid to do the different?
Because ultimately, what I truly believe is that, yes, I do believe what you're alluding to, right? I do believe that. But because of how life has shaped my brain, I feel like that's 10% going to happen. And I feel like if I really take the time to wait and let things go its course and let things happen, that I'm not going to get what I want. That's what
See,
I believe.
you have a strong belief of an unknown you created.
Hmm.
Nothing that you said just now has to happen, right? You've been
Mm-hmm.
through so much that you in your mind just know that it's going to happen this way that I see it because you're just going off of what you can see.
Mm-hmm.
You're going off of what you can see. And that's what I'm saying. That's what you got to deal with. And
Yeah.
you don't want to be distracted while you're dealing with that. That's what happens in the waiting. It's your mind gets renewed in the waiting. Your faith gets
Yeah.
built in the waiting. Your wounds get healed in the waiting. You start thinking different. You start seeing different because the the first prophet we all have is ourselves. If you keep
Yeah.
saying it enough, if you keep saying it enough, your body's gonna start following,
Yeah.
regardless of what's happening around you. So that's why I keep saying, I'm like, Lady, you get it, you get your stuff off. You need to hear yourself. You hear how you saying it? You don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know what's gonna happen. You don't. You don't. That's the ash
Yeah.
that I was talking about earlier. That's the 30 plus old ash.
Yeah.
That's the ash that survived talking, not the
Yeah.
ash that we want to grow. The ash that believes, the ash that's finding faith, the ash that's seeing that everything happens for a reason, the ash that's like you're literally punking the little sister in you, like, shut your little
Yeah.
nigga. We done seen this
Yeah.
before, cuz. We know how this supposed
Yeah.
to go, cuz. You don't
Yeah.
deserve no love, cuz. You need to take what come your way, cuz. He look nice. He straight. He been better than the others, cuz. We gonna take him, cuz. No. No, no,
You want to make me boo-hoo
no,
cry.
no, no. And the little ash is like, let's be patient. Let's pray more. Let's wait. Let's grow our faith. Let's study more. Maybe we should just wait. It's okay if this one pass us by. I would rather it pass us by than I invest more and lose more time for my purpose and be wrong. So that's what I'm telling
I
you.
hear you.
Is you that and that what you're doing right now is trying to decide if you want to chew, which goes back to what I was saying earlier. You don't want to hear it. It's not sexy. It's not cool. It's not viral, but
Yeah.
it's gonna help you. So I went through the same things, bro. Listen, I was ready.
Uh,
Listen, I didn't commit murder, so I can say it. I was ready to commit murder to somebody, bro.
yeah.
And my
Yeah.
mentor Des told me, bro, guess what? Welcome to the other side of becoming a husband. And you just
Yeah.
got your first grown man meal. So now you
Yeah.
gotta chew your food. He is like, who gonna go back home and take care of the twins? Who gonna drive your wife back home? Ain't you paying all the bills right now?
Yeah.
What about the plans you have? You told me you have for you and your kids. How that's looking right now? You just ready to give that up for a moment? You see what I'm saying? It ain't nothing
Yeah.
deep. It ain't nothing deep. It's just a decision. It's a decision every day. You take it one day at a time, a little bit, like I always tell you. Remember our
Yeah.
motto for 2025? One good decision at a time. That's it. That's all you need to focus about. You got to turn your brain off.
Yeah.
You got to turn your
I
brain
do.
off. It's like, listen, I'm okay. I'm not married yet. I don't have my relationship yet. I might not have all my career goals yet, but
Right.
I'm alive. I have a chance. I have a choice. I have a God that loves me. We're going to do our best today and just make one healthy decision at a time. That's it. That's all you got to do. One healthy decision at a time. Start in the
Yeah.
morning. I'm not going to
Yeah.
pick my phone up and look at social media.
Yeah.
I'm going to drink water instead. Two healthy
Yeah.
decisions. Great. Cool. Just one healthy decision at a time.
Yeah.
Man, it would be nice to have something soft to lay next to. You know what though? It's cool. I'm right where I need to be. One healthy
Yeah.
decision at a time. Stop whipping yourself. Life done got you enough. You don't need to do it too. Take
Listen.
take your time, man. Take your time. You do not know what's best for you. You just know what feels good. That's all you.
Yes.
That's all you know. Truth gets revealed, homie. Truth gets revealed. Just remember that. It gets revealed.
Yes.
It gets revealed.
Definitely interesting that you said that because
It gets revealed.
I've been dealing with that. And I I'm going through that because I want things, and it could even be a job where I'm like, look, man, hey, the salary is this, but then I look at the reviews and they're like, the organization is like this now. You sure? And I'm like, hey, I need the money though. You know what I mean? So I'll jump on it. And it's the same thing with humans and stuff. It's like I give everybody the benefit of the doubt because
Mhm.
whatever.
Huh?
But you're right. Like the truth will be revealed. And what as you were talking, I was of course thinking about what you're saying. And by the way, I'm gonna start saying what you just said as an affirmation in the morning. I'm gonna go back and watch this and write it down, and
One healthy decision
about
at a time.
yes, but I know we talked about that, but I want to actually word it in the way that you did because that's a great way. But yeah, I'm gonna write it on my mirror. But I feel like what I was hearing or thinking of when you were talking, it was like I have an issue with letting go of control because me being in control is a trauma response. I never had control, or maybe I never realized that I did or whatever. But a lot of things happen in life, and so I've had to survive. And the way that I protect Ash now is being in control of all areas. I can master anything except for people, so I can't control them. And it's like as you're talking, I'm coming to a realization, or at least thinking on or marinating on, if you give up the control and just see what happens, like just don't try to control situations, don't try to control people, don't try to say what you want, don't try to manipulate the situation so that it's what you want, but just see if that's actually what you want. See if it's actually what it needs to be. See if that environment is safe for you for what you want and what you are trying to build and who you are and everything that you have. See if that is that. And then if it's not, have the strength to walk away. Have the strength to quit that job. Have the strength to leave that person. Have the strength to not go over my cousin's house no more, or whatever the thing is. I feel like I need to work on that. And I think that's what I'm going to pray about, because for me in my brain, how it boils down to control. And I feel like I need to control it better than him, because I don't even know if he like me, but I know I like me a little bit enough to control the situation.
Uh,
And I don't believe that. I don't believe that, but I'm just saying in the moments when I'm hurt, it gets
feeling.
like that.
It's
Like I'm
a
just being
feeling.
real.
It's a real feeling.
Yeah.
It's a real feeling. But you
But
wouldn't be where you are unless you didn't have God. Especially when you
right.
look around you and you don't feel anybody that's around you that love you. Then who does? Somebody had to be keeping you. You feel what I'm saying? Somebody had to be
Facts.
keeping you. For sure.
Now that's
You
big
weren't supposed
facts.
to survive everything that you survived as a little girl unless you had God looking out for you.
That's true.
So
That's very, very true.
now that you are where you are, now he's just like, hey, I'm here. Let's acknowledge where that I'm here and let's get you to where I always
Yeah.
wanted you to be. It's always way bigger than we could ever imagine, man. Always.
Yeah.
That's why it's hard. And like you'll get there. We'll get there. You know what I'm saying? I struggle
Yeah.
with that too. Like stuff you see it so clearly and it's so huge you can feel it. Damn near
Yeah.
waking up from your dreams crying because it felt so real, like you was actually living.
Listen. Oh my God.
But
Yes.
you didn't put on a notepad. I plan to dream about A, B, and C. Great. Signed it, dated, cool. Stamp it on my
Yeah.
head and go, no, it came to you.
Yeah.
Somebody put it there. The guy that put it there wants to see it happen too.
Yeah.
Seek ye first the kingdom of heaven and all the rest, and all these things will be added. He wants to see that happen. He wants to see that happen, but it just doesn't
Mm.
happen.
Mm. You know how you can hear something forever and you just know what it is, but then when you hear it again, it's like, ooh,
hmm
hold on now. It's like, oh, the sky is blue. But then you go out one day and the sky is so beautiful, and somebody's like, oh, the sky is blue. That's what y'all been saying this whole time.
hmm
When you just said seek him first, I heard that my whole life, said it, and you probably even said it earlier in this episode. But right when you just said it just then, it hit me. Like, I think I probably been going about it wrong. I've been going through saying like me, 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 me. Okay, God, do you agree? Instead of being like, hey, yo, God, what's up? And then moving in that way. And I think that's another way of the whole control thing is like surrendering what I want. And yes, this is not supposed to be a faith-based episode, but maybe this is just what I
This
needed
is what you
right
need.
now.
Yeah, like I said, it's all about denying yourself and understanding that I don't know what's best for me. Because every time I try to make the decisions on my own, look at my results.
You know what else I just like I'm feeling? Another right, what you just said. I don't know what's best for me. If I trust God like I keep telling people that I do, then I can tell him the desires of my heart and it will happen. He will prove it, he will show it, and it will be here. It will be here. I will tell him what I'm desiring. And if it is that relationship that I'm just desiring, he will show it and prove that, and I will know. And I think I will know that, like, okay, God isn't here. I think I need to search for God in the places of what I truly desire and what I want. I think it should bring me closer to him and not further away. So that's what I'm thinking. But
I,
yeah.
I feel like your relationship to God is the most important. The ways that my mentor taught me is there's man to man, excuse me, man to God, man to himself, and then man to man in that order. Man to
Mhm.
God, man to himself, and man to man. And he always
Yeah.
told me to never jump to man without dealing the man to God and man to
Mhm.
himself. Once you figure out who God is and who he is to you and you have that relationship established, then you need to work on the relationship you have with yourself.
Yeah.
How you see yourself, how you speak about yourself, what you feel you
Yeah.
deserve, where you feel you need to be.
Yeah.
Then once you have all of that secure, then walk confidently and man to man.
Yeah.
I'm not saying be a weirdo and not talk to people, but like I just want more than anything you and all my other little sisters out there to protect their intimate spaces just a little bit better.
Yeah.
Just a little bit better. That's it. I just want y'all to protect y'all intimate spaces. And I ain't saying, like I said, go out there and be mean,
Yeah.
right? But like just protect them a little bit better. And protection don't always mean like stiff arming everybody that tries to talk to you and trying to decipher
I definitely
their
do.
intention, blah 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 off the gate,
Yeah.
right? Just because everybody that's good looking don't need to be considered for a partner. which is a lesson I
True.
had to go through. You know what I'm saying? Like my bro was like, "Bro, do you realize that every good-looking girl you see, you thinking about if you should be with her or not? You don't think that's a problem?" It's like, damn,
That's real.
I never thought about it like that. Why am I like that? You know what I'm saying? I went through that
Yeah.
little change. Like, why am I so thirsty for affection of another person? Then I start dealing, thinking about everything I've been through, traumas that I went through, times I was
Yeah.
disappointed, abused, whatever the hell I went through. And now in my young adult life, here I am chasing this feeling, trying to heal something that I really need to deal with. The byproduct
Yeah.
of that is me carrying on all these things with me and keeping that in
Yeah.
my mind while I'm finally getting to where I'm supposed to be. That's why my theme for you's been like slow down. Let the paint
Yeah.
let God paint the work. Let him paint the picture for you. What you
Yeah.
seeing might even be too small,
Mm.
but you don't know because you keep trying to jump into something thinking it's what you need. What you need is just to slow down.
Mm.
Get a solid answer. No, confidently. And however long it takes is how long it takes. Because we already know what wrong feels like. But God help us if we finally get the right feeling and we know what that
Mm.
feels like. How would that change my
Mm.
life if I was confident?
Yeah.
How would it change my
Yeah.
life if I was 100% sure this is who I am and where I'm supposed to be?
Yeah.
What would that be worth? I think it would be worth waiting and not keep trying to jump out there and be wrong.
You're right. You're always right. Damn it.
I am not always right. Heck no.
No, 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 no. Okay, no, you might not always be right, but you are always right when it comes to
No.
our deep dives. Because a lot of, like I said, some of the things that you say will resonate with me instantly, and then some things are like, because I do reflect a lot. I write a lot, and I'm a deep thinker, and so it'll be something I'm like, oh man, I remember last year when something was happening, he told me, and it'll stick with me. So you're always right, and in that regard, because you do work my nerves too. So yeah, now, but
Okay.
I do appreciate everything that you have said today, and I know that the people listening appreciate it too, but I just appreciate the person that you are in my life and that you always have been. I don't even really know why or how
I
we
was thinking
became as
about that.
close.
Like, how did me and Ash get here? I don't know.
How did it get here? I don't know, but I just feel like it was just genuine, like you and I'm me, and I can't fake it. Like this is just it.
Hey, I
You
still
cool with it?
question to
Cool.
that. You know what I'm saying? Kind of going back to what we're talking about. I'm starting to understand what it looks like when I'm walking in my purpose.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I grow the grass, and the sheep that need to eat come where my grass is. It's
Go ahead, preacher.
it's my job to do what I'm supposed to do over here and take care of the
Yeah.
grass. So that's what I do now.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. I like that.
We talked
I
about
like
it.
that.
We talked about it. If if I would have went another route and messed up my grass over
Don't.
here, then my grass
Yeah.
wouldn't be good to eat.
Yeah.
Nobody would want to eat here. You know what I'm saying?
Then you have Ashley's type of grass.
No,
You don't
child,
want
no.
that.
The grass is good over there. What you talking about, man?
Yeah, you're right. I need to speak better. The grass
You
is
just don't
good.
want to lay down there. That's where your problem is.
Yeah, facts.
You lay down
I
there.
need,
Mhm,
yeah,
mhm,
wait.
mhm,
Wait on the Lord. And the
mhm.
thing, and I know I'm about to wrap this up because I definitely held you longer than I even anticipated.
Cool.
But
Fair.
I've been hearing wait and wait. I've been hearing that for almost a year now, right? Just wait, wait. And with you, you definitely said it for some years now. Just wait. I think also it's like when we hear wait, or when I hear wait, I hear this is a long road ahead of me. But what if I just had to hold on for one more day, for one more moment? If I just took the time to just wait, like, and get rid of the time with it, just wait, right? Do something in that time, not stay stagnant or whatever. But if I just released the timeline anticipation, then I think I would be a lot better. So it's like, okay, wait doesn't mean years. It could, but wait doesn't mean years. Wait doesn't mean in the dictionary, wait equals 10 years. Like that's not what it is. But I'm going to wait, and when it happens, it will happen. And I think, let me ask you this before we go. If I'm waiting and I'm doing the work and things do come in, because it's life, it's going to keep moving, and things and people are going to come in to your life, how do you know, or how do you think I should know, okay, the wait is over? You know what I mean? Like, what's something, and I'm not saying this like you have to have you're a grand wizard and you got to have the right answer, but like whether it's an opportunity to work with the organization, or for a coaching client, or a husband, or whatever, a move, how, if I'm waiting and I'm being patient and I'm doing the work that needs to be done and I see something that's here, how do I know if the wait is over?
You'll know. I know it. I promise you.
No, that's okay. No, that's okay.
You will know. You'll know. When purpose is clear and calling is being answered, you'll know. It just
Yeah.
it won't work. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just
Yeah.
won't work.
Yeah. Okay.
It won't work.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
No, I accept that. I accept that.
It won't work. You will know. You will know. It'll,
I accept that.
God just wants your yes, Ashley. That's it. He just wants your yes. He just
Mm.
wants your yes. He just wants you to say
Mm.
however you want this to go, however you want this to happen, whatever timeline you have for me. Absolutely yes.
Mm. Whew.
Really yes. Because remember,
I'm gonna have to go into my closet and Terry tonight.
it's the same, right? Come on, man. We're talking about the greatest person on
Mm.
earth. Not your will,
Mm.
but thy will be done.
See, preacher man, you gonna be preaching next year. Mark my words. He gonna have a church that we gonna do part 2 in the pulpit.
Everybody, we'll see, man. We'll see. We'll see. Until that time come, I'm gonna keep rapping on these beats and doing some spoken word. That's it. But
Yeah, definitely go check out your music. Nah,
talking to people,
music hit.
we do
The
what we
music
can.
hit.
Hey, we do what we can. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Do
nah.
what we can. We do what we can.
Nah, but just to go ahead and wrap it up officially this time, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I do really appreciate you. And I know that you were here for me, but I hope that you got something out of this
Nah,
conversation
great.
too.
I'm just talking about me out loud, and if it resonates, it resonates. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I appreciate that. I was gonna add, I had like some wrap up, like, okay, what are some things like that you would say to me? But I feel like you just been doing that this whole episode, like really like speaking to the parts of me that really, really need to hear it. And just drilling things in. Some things that I spoke on, and some things that it's like I'm getting revelations about things, like dots are starting to connect. I feel like the puzzle pieces are coming together. And that's the purpose of this channel. It's not just content, it's literally me trying to fix my life and people seeing what that looks like, because we don't really know. We see a lot of people can't afford therapy, or are ashamed or scared, or don't even know that certain type of help exists. And so I'm trying to reach the people where they are, which is on their phones. You know, I'm right now somebody pooping and watching this. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny, yo.
You know, so I'm trying to reach the people where they are and just show them that, like, it might just be a simple conversation like this. And if you can't have that conversation, I'm hoping that you can watch my journey and get some of those questions answered. Or, you know, you watching this episode at least gets you to turn to God, because we ain't gonna have all the answers. I don't got I don't have the
I
answers.
do
Okay.
either. I just do it.
But
That's it.
you know, I wanted to help, because like I said, I do think that my purpose is to help people, and I don't know what that looks like, because I've been helping people in different ways my whole life. Some ways I got taken advantage of, and some ways were for my advantage. But this is a way for me to actually heal and take this life seriously. I'm here. I've attempted several times to not be here, but I'm here.
You'll get there.
So
You'll get there, and you'll know you're in your purpose. Spiritual warfare
yeah.
easy in your purpose. Slander don't work in your purpose. Time don't get
Mm.
wasted in your purpose. Like I said, you'll know. You'll know.
Yeah.
You'll be able to speak the things and it'll change. You'll talk to
Yeah.
God and you know he hear you and he'll talk back.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, people are gonna run their mouths, but it's not gonna move anything. You're gonna be so planted because you where you're supposed to be, and that's how you'll know. It'll be a totally different space, totally different space.
I know for a fact that you were the first guest for a reason because the Lord has been trying to reach me. I have intentionally not gone to him about certain things because I think I already know what his answer is gonna be like, girl, what the he ain't gonna cuss at me. But I feel like my Lord cuss, well, what the fuck is you doing?
I told remember I told you God gonna find you. He gonna find you.
Yeah.
God gonna find
Yeah.
you. I mean, me and you talk, but we don't talk about
Yeah.
everything.
Right.
That's what I'm telling you.
Right.
God gonna find you, dog. I done tried to hide.
Yeah.
You feel me?
You can't. You
Can't
can't.
hide.
Clearly.
He gonna find you.
Yeah. He just he wants time with me. I understand. I get it. I'm hearing it. And that wasn't even for y'all listening. That was for me. That's just something that just,
Yeah.
was in here. But yeah. All right. Well, this is gonna wrap this up.
Episode 1 or 2, 3. No, this is 3, right?
Oh, 4. This 4.
You
No.
upload 3.
This might be 5.
What? I gotta go check.
This might be 5.
I've been working too much. I missed it. I need to go.
I don't know. But yeah, this wraps up this this wraps up this episode. Trust me, y'all gonna see him again because and if y'all don't see him on this channel, y'all might see me on his stuff that, whatever. But y'all gonna see him again. But I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all for watching. If y'all have any comments, put them down there. Any questions or comments, whatever, put it down there. And I might just, if they do comment stuff, I might bring it back to you because you got words of wisdom. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Let's do it. We'll make that like the second episode of me. We'll answer the questions.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's it for today. I'll see y'all again next Wednesday. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Next Wednesday. Bye, y'all.